Can one be healthy without ever eating balanced diet again? Well, in addressing this, let's take a look at what is food. Food is any substance that is consumed by living organisms, typically consisting of nutrients categorized into macronutrients and micronutrients that are ingested, digested, and metabolized by the body to provide energy and support growth, development, and maintenance of bodily functions. Macronutrients are the nutrients that are required in large amounts by the body and are classified into carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Each macronutrient serves a different function and offer a unique set of benefits. Since we have laid this foundation, the big question of the day is, which of the macronutrients can you afford not to eat ever again in your life and still be very healthy? Drop your initial thoughts in the comment section and let me know if you agree with my submissions or not at the end of this video. People could also learn from your comments. Don't forget to share, like this video. How best to approach this topic rather than to look at the various macronutrients, their functions and benefits, and what could happen to the body when they are completely unavailable. We start with carbohydrates. Carbohydrates serve as the primary source of energy for our bodies, providing fuel for our brain and muscles. Carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, which is transported to our cells and used for energy production through a process called cellular respiration. Carbohydrates are especially important for physical activity as they provide the necessary energy to fuel our muscles during exercise. This is why athletes and active individuals often require more carbohydrates in their diet than sedentary individuals. A deficiency of carbohydrates in the diet can lead to a range of health problems. Without sufficient carbohydrates, our body may not have enough energy to carry out basic bodily functions, leading to weakness, fatigue, and decreased physical performance. Proteins, on the other hand, serve as a building block of our body tissues and are crucial for growth, repair, and maintenance of our muscles, organs, and other tissues. Additionally, protein play a vital role in the production of antibodies, enzymes, and hormones, which are necessary for various bodily functions. A deficiency of protein in the diet can lead to a range of health problems. In children, a lack of protein can lead to stunted growth and delayed development. In adults, protein deficiency can result in weakened immune functions, muscle wasting, and increased risk of infections and diseases. Fats, on the other hand, are essential for various bodily functions also. They provide energy, support the growth and repair of cells, help regulate hormones, and aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like the vitamin A, D, E, and K. Additionally, fats are essential for maintenance of healthy skin and hair and can help to protect our vital organs from damage. A deficiency of fat can lead to a range of health problems. For example, low-fat diet has been linked to dry skin, brittle nails, and hair loss. Fats are also essential for optimal brain function, and a deficiency of healthy fats can lead to poor cognitive performance, memory loss, and mood disorders. So by mere looking at these benefits of these macronutrients, I believe we can easily point out which of the macronutrients the body can afford to do without. Starting with protein. Humans cannot do without proteins, as deficiency can result to fatal health consequences ranging from stunting in children to muscle wasting in adults, weakened immune system, suboptimal hormone and enzyme development and functions. Prolonged states of protein deficiency result to death, as no other macronutrient can substitute for protein. Let's consider fat. Can the body do without fat? Or can proteins or carbohydrate substitute for fat? The answer is a big no. The body cannot absorb vitamin A, D, E, and K if fat is absent. Fats such as DHA play a major role in brain development and activity. Fats are a component of cell membranes, hormones, such as the steroid hormones. Prolonged deficiency of fat will ultimately result to death, and no other macronutrients can bridge the gap. Finally, we take a look at carbohydrate. The major function of carbohydrates is energy provision, providing energy for the brain and muscles. Deficiency would lead to fatigue, weakness, and decreased physical performance. Would prolonged carbohydrate deficiency result to death? The answer is a big no. It gets better because there is another macronutrient that can provide energy efficiently when carbohydrate is unavailable, and that nutrient is fat. In the absence of glucose, the body looks to fat for its energy requirements. It begins to break down fat into ketones that provide energy efficiently. Reports have shown that ketones can, in some cases, be a more efficient fuel for the body, especially when one is trying to reverse chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, etc. It gets even better. Assuming fats are also unavailable, the body will turn to protein for its energy requirements in a process called gluconeogenesis, where the body converts protein to glucose molecules. If we never eat carbohydrates again, the body will always make its own glucose to maintain the required amount of glucose in the blood, which is just about 70 milligram per deciliter. This is just about a quarter of a teaspoon of glucose in the whole blood volume of about 5 liters. So, you can choose to never consume carbohydrates again and remain healthy. This does not go to say that carbohydrates are not important. However, depending on your current metabolic state, regulate your carbohydrates intake. When you eat carbohydrates whole. Eat whole carbohydrates with its fibers intact. Throw away all processed carbohydrates and sugars. Your body does not need them. It does more harm to you than good. Remember, food is both medicine and poison, depending on how and in what form they are consumed. Thank you for joining Food and Health with Ejyk. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share.